Hello, people. Hello.
Good evening.
How are
All right. Oh, that's supposed to
you? But motherfucking welcome to the motherfucking Us in Real Life podcast. It's been a long time fucking coming. We finally fucking did it. Finally got the shit popping. As you can see, it's kind of crooked in the background, but it is what it is.
It worked.
It worked for the motherfucking video, nigga. So shut the fuck up.
It worked for
welcome to the fucking Us in Real Life podcast, man.
And I apologize. I feel like it was all polished and shit in the video, and then y'all looking at this and be like, oh, it's been a long day, okay? That video looked nice because the nigga had it made that shit. The music played in the background. The nigga put that together herself, okay? It should take time.
And we were supposed to do this last night.
Well, I started on it last night.
No, the live.
Oh, yeah. But we couldn't do the live until I did the video.
Until they did the video.
So I'm like, I don't want to do a live and not do the introduction. So we gotta make that shit clear from the beginning. So, and it was kind of late. I did some of it up until about 1 o'clock this morning. I was very tired, and then finished it today. And then I kept getting interrupted. Like literally when I was finishing up, the damn lady from Instacart kept fucking texting me because they ain't have shit, and she had to keep replacing shit. She kept sending me messages and pictures, and I had to keep stopping because I could have been done like at least an hour before that. She kept interrupting me. I was like, lady, if you don't you don't let me finish this shit.
Let a nigga be.
Can I live? Like, let me finish. So it took longer than it actually needed to. Because I definitely could have finished yesterday. But there's other stuff going on. As well. So yeah, I'm not as polished, It's kind of rough looking, but it's okay though. It's all right. Because it's us in real life, damn it. That's what we're talking about.
Shit, we ain't here to be perfect, we here to be us.
I can hear it ignoring the background. Give it up right here.
No, remember? Fresh was like, yeah, so I stopped drinking 10 years ago. Yeah, give it up, you stopped drinking 10 years ago. Take a shot.
And he was like, I just said I stopped drinking. Hey, we didn't even finish it because that shit's so long, and I'm not even gonna lie to you.
It's good.
Whole time though, like Callie said, whole time I kind of started to tune out when Wack got up there.
Yeah.
Because I don't really know enough about Wack 100 to say anything about him, so I'm not trying to say that. But honestly, certain people talk a certain way, and it just kind of irk you a little bit, and it just makes you just not want to listen. That's all it is, and that's wrong. But I kind of tuned out, and it's a very long episode. That fucking Drink Champs episode is over 4 hours long, but we watched at least the first 2 hours between yesterday and today, and it's good. Like, I've never seen
his shit.
This is the first time I'm seeing an interview of the game, and definitely Drink Champs is different. It's gonna be more just laid back on some real shit, on some nigga shit, you know how we do shit. So it's kind of different, and he's a lot older. I didn't know the game was 42.
Yeah, the game is good.
I mean, I know he's been around.
He's one of the 70s.
Shit, that's right. But you know what? Like you said, you look at him. You're not gonna look at him and think the nigga 42. Like my sister, you're not gonna look at my sister and think she's 40.
I follow him
43,
on Instagram.
44. She don't look like that at all.
I follow on Instagram. One thing I can say, I don't like. It ain't my life, and I ain't saying this is making me look at him different because it's not. I don't like how on Instagram he be talking all this good shit, working on all that, and then. But hey, that's his life. I guess he balanced it the way he balanced it.
Oh, sidebar, real quick. I know you see us smoking. I don't know who's watching this. If it's people,
that's us. Let's be real. That's us.
That's us. It's us in real life. No, but just to put out there for anybody was following a No Name podcast or catch any live stream we do on his page, you know we smoke.
We smoke trees now.
We smoke trees now. We're 420 friendly over here, and just to put it out there, we are in a state where recreational as well as medicinal marijuana is legal. So this is legal. Just want to put that out there.
On top of that,
for the new people, since this is the first
this is
episode.
actually Delta 10. I know a lot of people say they don't fuck with CBD, they don't fuck with Delta 8, they don't fuck with Delta 10. This is actually pretty good. They don't fuck with him. They don't fuck with him.
Zaza is on him.
But this is actually some guava kush, and it is flour with distillate and keef. It's smoking.
It's actually pretty smooth.
But you know what? I can say, because I know motherfuckers don't want to smoke Delta 8 CBD, whatever, because they don't get them as high as Delta 9, which is the regular THC weed. But sometimes niggas don't want to be high all the time when they doing shit.
Especially this shit that we've been doing. Like,
bro,
we both smoke a lot. But, like, I can function and take care of shit or whatever because my tolerance can handle it. But it definitely, depending on what it is that you're smoking, will definitely take away because you just fuck with your head too much and you're like, I can't even focus, I'm tired now. So this doesn't hit as hard. You still get
smacked.
You still get a nice high though. Like I'm feeling it. It's just not super heavy, and this is really smooth. Like me just coughing right now. That's the first time I cough. This is the second blunt.
See, look, I like. Well, I can't say I like their Delta 8 because they probably got Delta 8 pre-rolls. They got pre-rolls here too.
I have to try that. I like to try pre-rolls, but I like to try pre-rolls in different places.
I wanted to start leaning myself off blunts and going towards papers, but I don't like the way papers smoke.
But I think here's the thing I've noticed.
But you can buy pre-rolled blunts though.
What's the thing? I've noticed that even with the raws, because we bought raw cones, right? I like raw cones. When you do it yourself, for some reason the shit burns different. But when we bought the pre-rolls,
you gotta pack it because they probably hand rolled it,
or they have a packing machine. Did I send you that video? I don't know if it was raw, but it's this machine and it's like round.
That's probably how they pack their pre-rolls.
And it has all these little holes, and it can fit like 140 something, right? I think like 144 or some shit like that. They put them in there. The weed goes, and the machine goes like it goes like this, like so it's settling the weed so it can pack it all the way down. Because when I smoked the pre-rolls in Vegas, them shit didn't burn funny. It only burns funny when we pack it. You gotta really pack that shit. So
see, the way you gotta pack it, when you put it there, you gotta put it in there, pack it. You can't just put it in there.
Right, pack it, and then put more.
Pack it.
Like sand. You gotta compress it. Or like
some niggas just put all the weed in there, then pack it.
It's like anytime you cook with brown sugar or you use brown sugar, it ain't like regular sugar. Brown sugar, you could smush that shit into like a fucking cup or some shit.
A ball or some shit.
And it'll stay that way, come out that way until you fucking smash it down. So I think we would just have to either pack the shit right or, like you said, buy it. But the papers would burn better. I'm not even gonna lie. We're gonna have to do something because this shit is like.
I'm accustomed to this.
Yeah, but I can even notice the difference on.
Yeah, but you know what? This is what we do. I have my blunts, you have your joints. I have my blunts, you have your joints.
I can't try to do some healthy shit by myself.
Nah,
what is that?
Nah, but I tried making myself off. I made a switch to these because
it's kind of worse though. It's tobacco.
This is the weed from the actual tree.
Yeah, I know it's not.
But Rellos, Dutchies, Swishers, Vegas, those, it ain't just tobacco. It's extra shit on top of it.
Yeah, I know. Chemicals and shit.
And then the shit that be in the middle of it ain't even real tobacco.
It'll be all type of shit in there. That's why I know something.
Like Landon one time broke down the Dutch and found a straw in this shit.
See, that's why you gotta grow your own shit, do your own shit. All your shit, you gotta do the whole process. Because I don't know what these people are doing with none of this shit.
That's why I say I'd rather fuck with weed. I understand it's harsh on the lungs and shit, but
this shit is the dark. That's the thing.
Hey.
In case, just
we gonna give pigs watching.
We just gonna give a little lesson. Oh, you gonna put it back in the jar?
Yeah, I'll put it back in the jar. 2Ps, if you watch it, I'm sorry. 2Ps, I'm sorry.
In case y'all did not know. Oh, that's the thing to keep it.
Yeah. That's to keep it
I can smell it fresh. You can smell it. Yeah. That's crazy.
That's what I seen what they call the Vita packs. So, it came in the shit we ordered from Bay Smokes.
Yeah, the little pack. In case y'all don't know, it was in 2018, right? Mm-hmm. When Mr. Trump was in office.
The greatest president in history. I wouldn't say the greatest president. The greatest president we had in the last 20 years.
Probably. That's crazy.
I'm gonna say 20 years.
But anyway,
cause
we're not gonna get people stuck on that.
I ain't gonna do that, but I'm not. Some of y'all know my age, but I can only remember. Like I can remember here and there a little bit, but I can only remember as far as presidency, like back then, Bush. Because I remember 9/11. I was like 6 when that shit happened. So, but yeah, that's why I said 20 years. But yeah, we ain't gonna get into all that.
No, what I was just gonna say was, I love this fucking thing. This shit on the phone. See, you keep throwing me up on the phone. Even through the headphones. Oh shit, I'm dropping lights. Sorry. It doesn't do it any justice. This beat. We listened to this beat in the car the other day, and when I tell you this shit wang so hard, and y'all know wang, that's some shit Chicago music. That shit wang, bro. It sounds so good in the car, it's not even funny. But during Trump's presidency, they passed it where hemp products.
So that's THCO. I just seen some shit. HHC. Fucking CBD.
Delta 8.
Delta 10. It's a bunch of shit.
It's a Delta 11 too.
It's a bunch of shit.
So anything that's that shit, Delta 11, Delta 10, Delta 8, THCO, anything hemp related is legal in all 50 states. So because this is Delta 10, even though it doesn't have THC in it.
It does.
It does?
It's less than 0.3%.
Right, okay, so it's less than 1%.
So anything less than 0.3% is not classified as THC or Delta 9.
Right, Delta 9 is THC, that's marijuana, that's what's still on the
That what has
federally is still considered a Schedule 1 drug.
Yeah. But that's what has the psychoactive reactants or whatever that causes you to feel whatever.
Psychotropic.
Yeah. The other, like the CBD, that shit don't have it.
Yeah, CBD doesn't have
it. The rest of the shit that's legal to sell doesn't have it. That's why it's legal, because it doesn't come with that compound that gives you that, you know.
So you could buy this at a smoke shop.
A gas station, smoke shop.
Right.
I wouldn't say get them at the gas station.
No, I wouldn't. Get it from a smoke shop at least, please. Somebody who's getting their shit sourced from somewhere. But because this is a hemp product, it's legal. So it doesn't have to be from a...
So it's legal in all 50 states, even if THC isn't legal in your state. CBD is, Delta 8, Delta 10, Delta 11, all that shit. So Delta 9 is not legal, but the rest of it is. But what's fucked up is it still shows up as weed.
In your system. And when you take a drug
they don't have a fucking way to test it to know which is which. So you can be kind of fucked with that.
Yeah. That, as far as that's concerned. But just, you know, in your own use or you can legally buy this even if THC or marijuana is not legal. Anything hemp related is. And this shit is a lot smoother. And I'm gonna take a break because I'm high. Now that shit really just hit me. Good grief.
Forget. It's keeping. It's still ain't on here too.
Oh shit! I forgot about that part. Slow up. Oh, have you ever tried this? I haven't.
I tried keef. You get keef anytime you grind up weed.
Yeah, keef, but that's why I said I ain't worried about that.
No, I had wax and I had crumble.
I never had this.
Bro, smoking wax is on a whole different level. Like, that shit is like smoking 20 blunts at one time.
Nah, I don't need none of that. Nope. I will smoke a blunt at a time.
The first time I fucking died, I was with Landon, right? Nigga, I had an interview in like 3 hours. Nigga, I'm sitting there high as a bitch. I was like, fuck her. I go to the interview. I get the fucking job, nigga. I'm not even dressed up. I'm in a leather jacket, a hoodie, nigga, tongue ring, earrings in, piercing, nigga, sagging, and she still get the fucking job, nigga. Eyes red as shit, high as a bitch.
They must have needed somebody.
They did. TT was working. TT got me in.
That's what it was. Come on now.
Cause the dude that she was messing with at the time got her in, then she got me in. I already had a job though, but I was like, bro, I need another job, bro, cause I wouldn't have money left over. So I was working 2 jobs at one point. I did have 2 cars at 2 different times in my life. So at the same time, I don't think a lot of people can say that. Older, maybe my age, younger, but I know for a fact.
Well, technically, I had 2 cars at the same time. It's just
I had 2 different times.
I bought the car for somebody else, but the car was still in my name. And later on, I ended up taking that shit back because I'm like, yeah, this shit.
I had the Villager, and the Taurus, and then I had the Acura and the Infiniti.
My only technically good car, which it was a bad car, and if had I known better and been wise at the time and new car shit or had somebody who was kind of looking out for me, I could have avoided it. It was my first car, which was the Lexus.
Crazy thing, the only car.
The Trans was bad. Otherwise, I could have maybe still had that car, or it would have had it a lot longer. I ain't had that car, but I ain't even had that car for 6 months.
All my cars, I didn't even have for a year except the Acura.
I ain't even had it for 6 months. I was so hurt because even though it was an old car, I got the shit in 2010. It was a 99. It was a fucking Lexus. This shit was clean. It didn't really have no scratches or nothing on it.
See, that'd be the thing. That'd be the thing about buying cars, especially fucking luxury cars. They can look clean. Like my shit was clean as fuck on the outside. The only thing was fucked up from the snow. The salt ate some of the fucking.
So it's rusty.
A little bit. It ain't brown, but it's rusty. It's a hole in it, so you can see it, but it ain't bad. But nigga, motherfucking the oil thing, oil leak. Fucking something else went out. Sensor went out. Took the shit to get it fixed. Niggas paid $500 some for them to fix it. They ain't fixed it. Gave me all the money back. Told me I could drive it off the lot, but there ain't nothing they could do. I'm like, niggas almost died trying to get that bitch off the lot. I had to drive it to another fucking car shop to get it towed.
Oh hell no! See, no, my shit. By the time I realized the Trans, it was like, yo.
No,
if you replace this Trans, it's gonna cost the amount of the fucking car. It was like this shit gonna be $35,000. Not $3,500, I think, or some shit.
Excuse me.
So they ended up swapping me out. They took the car and I got like a fucking van or some shit.
Oh, you bought it off the lot?
Not well. The Lexus I did. I dropped like 7 G's on that shit. And then cash. And then when I realized the Trans, I went to another place and they ended up just trading me out the car and I got a fucking Caravan or some shit. But they swapped it. Like I ain't had to pay nothing.
$7,000, nigga? Yeah. Why you ain't had them? Nigga, they ain't give you no warranty.
Oh my God. That's why I said.
They supposed to give you a warranty, bro.
It was out of a place. It wasn't brand new. This is Illinois. If you don't buy a warranty, you don't. That's it. It's your ass.
Was it a car shop though?
Yeah.
That's fucked up because every car shop gives you a fucking warranty regardless if the car is fucked up.
Don't. It's called an as-is sale. There's plenty of cars that are as-is. If you buy it outright, that's what you buy. That's what you do. Like I said, at the time, if I could go back and I didn't know shit about shit. I didn't have, obviously the motherfucker who was with me wasn't that much smarter, even though they thought they was. Because if he was, that nigga would have told me, don't do that shit. But he didn't. He didn't care about that shit. It was more so about, hey, get it. And also at the time, when I buy this, mind you, my daughter is 3 weeks old. 3 weeks. I don't even think she was a month old at that time. So I'm trying to get a car. I had the money to obviously I had the money to buy the car. So I said I dropped 7 G's on that shit. So it was just like, hey, do it. I got the money to do it. And also, like I said, I was so out of my mind at that time. Like it was just, I'm fucking tired. Like I barely remember shit about that shit. I really don't. I remember that shit. But yeah, I didn't know that better. I didn't know shit about cars. I ain't had nobody around me that knew shit about cars or had any sense to tell me that shit.
I only knew a little bit because my girl, because Wayne bitch ass. I gotta get that shit out my head, nigga. You was not my grandpa. I don't ever disown my family, but that nigga is disowned. For real. But yeah, we can go ahead talking for a minute. So, this is what's popping on the podcast. Y'all, if y'all seen the introduction video, alright, you already know. But to coming out the horse's mouth live, you will get reaction videos. You will get reaction videos to music, TV shows, movies, whatever the fuck.
Videos.
We're still doing interviews. We trying to.
And I done figured out, as you can tell from the video, that's why I'm like, I had to. One, we had to get the shit. We had to set it up, and then I kind of knew how to do it, but I didn't know how to do the add the green screen shit, so we could add like the background and all that type of stuff. But now I know how to do that, and I'm pretty sure I know how to do the video and video shit, so we can do the reaction. I got that. So now we can do it.
We was just waiting for the right shit to come.
Basically. And there's more shit coming. I don't even want to talk about it because ain't nobody watching it.
That's fine.
We can talk about it later. I'm kind of out of it, so I don't have the energy or the preparedness that I need. And we ain't really on here to be on here long anyway. Mm-mm. It's just really just the kind of.
But we do stay on here long. It'd probably be another 20-30 minutes, but.
It's not gonna be no normal stream how we normally do, where it'd be like
the ones on my page is the ones that be like extra long sometimes.
But even like when we on the old podcast, you know, we would do like streams
an hour or two.
Yeah, anywhere.
Sometimes it'd be 3.
Yeah, anywhere between an hour to 3 hours, hour and 20 to 3 hours usually. That's why we gotta get this shit popping. But by the time we gonna have the watch hours on here already. By the time we get the fucking numbers. And it's coming. I said it first. It don't matter about the green screen being crooked right now, niggas being whatever, not no makeup on, hoodies down. It don't matter.
Hey, it's
coming.
Us in real life, nigga.
I said it.
Us in real life.
Today. I said it today. It's gonna happen. I've been saying it all day to several people. I'm saying it to y'all who haven't seen it. It's gonna happen. Crooked screen and all. It's crooked today, baby. It's gonna be straight, you know, when it happened, it don't matter.
Everything gonna be.
And that video was straight. Y'all ain't telling with the green screen there. It's us in real life. We're gonna tell you the real shit. Ain't no point in the fake. We got enough fake. We're gonna tell you and show you what we do in our real life.
We ain't perfect. That's one thing I want y'all to understand. Motherfuckers get on here and act perfect. Like, in the whole time of them acting perfect, they could have been recorded. They could have recorded that video all day, and by the last time they got it right, that's the first time you seen it. That's like the 100th time they done did the damn video.
Or just trying to be always having the right thing to say, or
ain't nobody trying to be politically correct over here. Ain't none of that shit. We accept you the way you are. Hey, if you believe in the scandals that's going on, hey, cool. As long as you respect me, I respect you. We cool. Like, I don't even give a fuck about how you feel about whatever anymore. Like, bro, it ain't about that shit. Cause, yeah, you gonna feel how you feel at the end of the day, and nobody can do nothing about that. That's why it's your opinion, and that's why we have. Well, they're trying to get rid of it, but that's why we have the shit we have in play right now. That we need to keep in play, honestly. But like I said, we ain't here to discuss all that shit. That ain't what this is about, even though we gonna talk about it. But since we on here, this ain't an official review. But power, nigga.
Oh. This one of the things we can talk about, which we can't even talk about Tommy no more. We gonna fuck around and have to talk about the whole series, the whole first season, because
this shit is crazy.
It's going on episode 6, and they're going straight through. They're not doing a mid-season.
Because I think 50 damn near leaving.
Yeah, whole time, 50 might be leaving Stars. He's threatening to leave Stars. And 50 don't just be talking shit unless he got shit to back it up, because all his shit is backed up. So it's like,
even with the game saying the shit he said about 50, for him to say 50 ain't no bitch ass nigga, bro, why do niggas be out here playing with that man?
I don't know.
I gotta find a way to keep this going. Okay.
Rip it.
Yeah. Oh, this beat I just recently made this beat 2 days from my homie Trey. Y'all heard of Trey. Y'all know I do music with Trey. That's my ace. So yeah, that's like probably one of the few niggas that ain't gotta pay for a beat. One of the few. Like,
very few.
And we've been rocking, like, as far as music shit. If you've been rocking with me since 2014, my nigga.
Very few. Because you know what? Yesterday's faith ain't today's faith. You know what that means? I have faith to believe that y'all gonna pay him and me for these beats. I believe it. I have faith to believe it. So yeah, one of the few. We had this conversation already. I'm like, cause man, I already know.
So anybody part of Trey, which is Uncle Mott, Sosa, DC, YT, X.
That's about it.
Yeah. But anyways, back to this power shit, though. Like, bro, Power might be the best show out the series.
You mean Force?
Yeah.
Because you're just saying Power. There's 4 different things that fall in that category. You got OG Power. You got Book of Ghosts. You got
Baby Ghost.
You got Book of Kanan.
It's not book, it's Raising Kanan.
Raising Kanan.
But it is a book.
It's book. Okay, excuse me. We have OG Power. We have
Baby Ghost.
We have Power 2, Book of Ghosts. Then you got 3, which is Raising Kanan. Then you got 4, which is Force. And we're supposed to get 5, which is Influence. Which I hope happens. And going back to it, I really think 50 not only threatening just to talk, because we know 50 talk shit on online. He troll shit. He do this for a living. But he don't be saying shit that ain't no actual factuals behind it. He just don't. The shit be factual. So if he's threatening that he want to leave because he's sick of that bullshit, because we know what happened with what was that?
For Life.
No, BMF. What are you talking about? How they fucked up the episodes and they dropped the episode and they weren't supposed to. And we saw it because we watched the shit early most of the time. Unless niggas sleep or somewhere out. So the people who watched it when they dropped it early got to see it. Everybody else didn't get to see it and they had to wait till the next week.
Which wasn't a lot of people.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't catch it early.
So that shit threw stuff
that we know of.
Right. No, they had to skip a week.
No, I'm saying the people that we know of don't watch it.
Yeah, they don't watch it early. But yeah, they had to skip a week so the shit could be lined up the right way. So that threw shit off. So and I'm pretty sure it's all other type of fuck shit. So that being said, if he threatening to leave, like I said to you yesterday, that nigga probably already got offers, had conversations, been to meetings, all that shit from other streaming services, reputable streaming services.
You know what would blow him the fuck up? That if he took
his whole fucking catalog off of Starz shit gonna go so fucking far down, and he could take that shit wherever. It's a fucking
They still got more shows, but they won't be as big as they was.
I know they got other shows, but like,
because you taking away, listen, you take every show that 50 put out, it's been number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5 shows right now. I don't know no other shows that's getting played on Starz besides P-Valley or whatever documentary they put out.
Which P-Valley's coming back. Finally, season 2 of P-Valley is coming back. Go ahead.
Other than that, we don't know anything about what Starz do.
Yeah.
So, they probably got Euphoria.
Yeah. Now that'll keep them. They do have Euphoria.
Yeah, Euphoria will keep them home. P-Valley will keep them home. But if them shows ain't lining up how Power was lining up.
That's the other thing. Like, since they started doing this other shit, like 50 has been, I want to say 50 and Courtney, because Courtney's so dope. Us going back and rewatching Power and then seeing them, like, all the shit that she was doing, like, behind the scenes, explaining each episode for, like, the first 5 seasons, that shit's dope. It gives you a whole other, like, understanding with just how the process of putting it together. And a lot of the shit is 50, but a lot of that shit is Courtney. Like,
it's basically both of their lives
combined. Yeah, like, she was just telling stories. Like, she got
some of them stories that happened in the show actually happened.
Right.
Like, when Zeke got lied to about his age. She said she loved somebody that was lied to about their age.
No, she said that shit happened in her family.
Yeah, that's what I said. She knows somebody.
Yeah. And there was a whole thing. So that's where she got the idea. So there's a lot of different ideas and concepts that's from her end. And when you just listen to her explain it, it's like there's so much. And I mean, I understand that. It's so much thought that goes and creating the process that goes to like coming up with shit. So, but yeah, they'll have some shows, but Stars would be significantly damaged because a lot of people watch Stars specifically to watch Power, BMF now. Niggas is cued into BMF. Like,
Biggie got his own enemies or former enemies watching his show. He done ended beefs just off them shows. Rich Montana said he ain't had beef with 50 because of the show being that. Nigga, you ended beefs with TV shows.
I also think the fact that, like, showing how the shows are put together and, like, all the layers to the shit and how authentic these different shows are, especially BMF, like, niggas respect that shit. They're like, man, this nigga here, boy, he really did this shit. Like, the fact that he got Big Misha's son,
the family directing, doing all types of shit,
and went and paid and put this nigga Lil Meech in acting school for 2 years. So he ain't never acted or nothing before. But obviously the nigga got the look. He looks like a fucking painting of his damn daddy and shit. But shit like that, like the fact that he believed in him, like, man, yeah, I gotta make sure this right. I gotta make sure you right. Niggas respect this shit. And we cannot forget about For Life. I'm so mad For Life got fucking ABC canceled that shit. I hope it could happen. I don't know. But if there was a way that could be picked up somewhere else, like Netflix did that with they did that with The Blacklist. And then it was another show that was on ABC. The show I was showing you with the president and all the shit that was going on in the White House.
What is that shit?
I forget that show. That was me and my best friend's show that we was both watching at the same time. That shit was dope. 2 seasons. They canceled it. Netflix picked it up. They did the 3rd season. Only thing was the 3rd, it was so much shorter, and they redid it. They ain't never do 4. And that was like 2019, maybe 2020. So the pandemic may have passed on, maybe. But on TV, it had like fucking 15, 18, some episodes like that. Netflix 10. And they dropped it all at the same time.
Maybe.
Because Netflix dropped seasons. You know, they dropped.
Maybe they was shooting. They was already shooting those seasons, those episodes when they got canceled. So whatever they had, they picked up. That's what they dropped.
Nah, you know how I know it's not? Because obviously ABC, they can't really curse. On Netflix, if you watch season 3, it's F-bombs all through that bitch. They was like, shit, fuck. Oh my God, no. Like, that's how you know. I was like, oh, yeah, this Netflix. So, nah, Netflix on that shit because it was too much cussing. I'm like, they couldn't cuss this much on ABC. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's legit. See, all these things take time. Like, when there's like 50 million of these little projects, I'm like, oh, that doesn't take that long. That's only 10 minutes, 15 minutes of your time. That ain't long. But then there's like
40 million things to do.
40 other of them things that need to be done. It's a lot of shit. But anyway, For Life. ABC canceled it. I would hope somebody pick it up because that show, if you ain't seen it, go on Hulu. It might be somewhere else. I don't know if ABC directly still has it on their website. They might, but now everybody got streaming shit. You can't even just go on people's websites no more. Like you used to be able NBC, ABC, CBS.
You gotta fucking buy a subscription.
Right, that shit's all chopped up, so I don't know if you can do it, but Hulu has it. And it's 2 seasons. It's so good. It's so not like Power and BMF and everything. It's the complete opposite, but it's good as fuck. The storyline is good as fuck because it's a real story, and that story is crazy. But the shit, the way they did it was fucking crazy, but it was done so well. I felt like it showed another side, which needs to be shown more on TV and media and everything, of Black people. And just shit that we go through and other emotions. It's not only anger or sex or ratchetness or some shit. It was other just regular human emotions, the different nuances of human emotions when niggas go through shit, where you experience life like everybody else. And he showed that, but he showed it in a good way. And it came across as authentic. It didn't feel like no fake shit. It was good. So, and I said it before it got canceled because we caught up to it. I was like, oh shit, and we like watched it. I'm like, man, this is the type of show they'll fuck around and cancel because it's showing Black people, especially Black men, and even though it's like, you know, niggas is in jail and shit like that, but it's showing them in too positive. It's humanizing them too much.
You know what I like that he did?
And they canceled it.
It was a dude in jail with the main character. Now, you wouldn't be able to tell this man was gay because he looked straight, but he was gay. I liked how 50 showed other sides of that, not just the flamboyant ones.
Right.
Just the straight masculine gay men, as well as he's doing in Force.
Right. Which is a thing, and I don't know if people don't like to talk about it.
People don't talk about it.
But you know who does talk about it? The gay men who aren't flamboyant. Because I was just showing you that video a couple weeks ago. I was watching, it was like the Love and Hip Hop, like a reunion shit, and they brought like all the seasons together. And the whole thing is supposed to be also like everybody trying to make a man type shit. Because it's like, you're talking about over 10 years worth of shit and cast and shit. So they had a day where it was like a gay pride parade because obviously there's a lot of gay cast members. So the one dude, Zell, I guess he identifies as bisexual, but he seems to be a little bit more so on the flamboyant side, but not totally. Not like, say, Bobby. Bobby Lights is extremely flamboyant.
If y'all don't know, that's Trina's cousin.
All the time. Which is cool. I like Bobby. But, like, they were having a conversation. They actually got heated, and they ended up, like, niggas was mad and ended up having to come back and sit down and kumbaya and shit. All the gay dudes. But he was just like, hey, I was raised by my father. I was raised to be a certain way, and it's like, that's who I am. Like, I'm a man, like, regardless whether or not I'm bisexual. Like, they ain't got shit to do with this. Like, that's what it is. And like, there's plenty, and that's what he was saying, there are plenty of gay men or bisexual men who are still very masculine, and they don't be doing all that stuff. Like, and that's fine. Like, so, but you don't see very much of that. At least not on TV or on shows and shit. So 50 did that. He's been showing that. So it's like you're just showcasing all types of people. Because there's going to be a flamboyant gay person on there. I was just about to say, what the fuck is that? And you literally said it before I got cleaned up my mouth. Like, ugh.
That only happens.
It tastes like wood.
It only happens when it's a stem or a seed. That's the only thing I hate about the Delta shit. They be seeds in them shits.
Yeah, I'm in there. But nah, this last episode of Force was some shit. And it's about to get crazier. I already know. And I can't wait until Saturday at 11 p.m. because that's when you can watch it on Stars. Catch that shit early. Be in the know. But quick sidebar, because I did say I was gonna make my own video for this and drop it on my own shit, which I plan on it. Just working on this other stuff. since it's Monday and whoever decided to go see it already will be early. Batman is trash. I was ever so disappointed. I already had my thoughts. I did not like the choice of Batman, which is Robert Pattinson, which played, Edward Cullen from Twilight and a whole bunch of other shit. He was also on Harry Potter back then, but a lot younger, so he was one of the students. But so I wasn't feeling it. I'm like, Edward Cullen cannot be Batman. The fuck? Your pale ass and go sit somewhere. But like, it was so bad. And I've been seeing so many people argue on the internet about this shit since this movie came out. And me and my daughter went to go see it on Thursday night. We didn't even see it on Friday, so early. Niggas like, oh, y'all niggas ain't never seen movies before, and y'all don't know the comics and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I understand. There's levels to this shit in the comic books and all this type of stuff, and just, how they described it in the comic books and versus the movies. And niggas who do comics get mad because they don't never translate that shit to movies.
Well, Pops would know. I mean, anything on the
comic shit. Pops was fucking my head up when we was over there last time. And it was early in the morning too. I'm like, Pops, it's early. We smoking, like it's too much shit going on right now. We talking about some Marvel shit, and he's like, nah, but really, that this person came from this and this, and they had other kids. And I was like, what? Because he watches all the. Not only does he know the comic shit,
he watches everything.
There's all these other like little sub shows and shit that tie in there, like especially.
I ain't even with my brain. He be getting his shit. He get his. Just say that. When it comes to that shit, he get his.
Oh, I know he does. I can tell. I've been around comic nerds.
You know.
I already know.
When Power Rangers first came out, he drew the design. They stole his shit.
Wow. When I was just talking about that shit yesterday, I said you gotta be careful because these motherfuckers will take your shit, and you from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is where compared to fucking Hollywood or wherever other dumb levels, you don't exist there. They can snatch your shit. Who you gonna tell? Who you gonna get a hold of?
Look how they do everybody.
Look how they do everybody. They take everybody's shit. Unless you just position your shit so tough where they really can't, or you have to really work hard at it, then, man, even then, because again, look at Freeway. It ain't like he didn't do it. He spent all types of time and money.
Freeway, Rick Ross. You gotta say his name right because it's a rapper from Philadelphia named Freeway as well.
But yeah, like, he did everything. He went to court.
And ended up having to pay that nigga Rick Ross's fucking court.
And he did a lot of shit too, like, for a long time, working towards that shit. Even then, so like they will take your shit, but they need to take that motherfucking movie Batman right back to where the production table, because that shit is just. And here's the other, like, it was this part towards the end where he had got beat up really bad again, because this nigga, I'm gonna call him Edward, because he was acting more like Edward than Batman in my opinion. He kept getting beat the fuck up. And Batman always gets beat on because Batman don't use guns. But usually the nigga make it out all right. He just kept getting fucked up. I mean, like I said, they almost pulled this shit off his face like 3 times. That shit ain't never happened in no damn, like, how? So he keep getting beat up. He beat up again. He pulls out some little fucking vial of some shit. Like some green shit, and fucking he has some thing like attached to his shit, and it's like some little thing, and he like plugs it in, and I guess it like gave him like energy, like some type of booster or some shit. Cause then he was like, he gets up and then he starts like beating the fuck out of this dude, and I'm like, now I didn't read the comics. So comic book people, don't come for me. I have to talk to Pops about this. Somebody like.
I would say talk to him.
Did Batman ever use in the comics like fucking super juice? Did he ever have to fucking
I don't know.
shoot himself? Like, I've never seen him do that.
No, that's why I said fuck where everybody else.
Like, it's one thing, like, he's Bruce Wayne at the end of the day. The nigga got money, he got Alfred. So yeah, he can go back to the manor and get fixed up and shit. Medication. But this nigga pulled out the shit out of his suit. It was like, he did a fucking Y&J. Get that. Don't turn me up. That nigga was turned up. I was like, and they had to stop him. He was gonna kill that dude. Like, he was just like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, since when does Batman carry, you know, like, I was like, this nigga is
fucking got steroids.
This nigga is Captain America. Because, you know, that's how Captain America became Captain America. Captain America was a skinny, scrawny dude who was, like, sick and shit. He didn't even get into the military.
He lied to get into it.
Nah, he did lie. Yeah, he was lying, but he kept getting denied.
Yeah, that's why he lied.
Right. He kept just going to different places. But the little scientist dude is the one who saw him, and he's like, this dude got heart. He wouldn't do this shit for the right reason. So that's why they chose him, and they shot him up with whatever juice. And he made him grow taller and strong and shit like that. And has like, he can take shit. He got extra abilities. But since when Batman do that? Batman's just supposed to fight and shit. And throw his little back thing. He got his little thing that go up and he can, you know, zip line places. He can jump off some shit with his wings on and he can like, zoom, you know, he can do one of those. Even that shit, they had him do that in one scene. And it wasn't even the normal, like, bat wings. It was like, it looked more realistic. Like, have you ever seen motherfuckers go, like, on some hang gliding shit? And they have the wings that come out, them suits with the wings? That's what this nigga had on top. It came out of his suit. It looked so weird, and he fucked it up and fell and rolled and had to walk that shit. It was just like, Batman.
That made him look bad, man.
Edward, nigga. You just, man, I'm like, yo, this nigga Edward, Bella had died or something happened. He got depressed and he was like, nigga, I'm already a vampire. I'm gonna just go back to being a bat because that's what we come from anyway. And I'm gonna just go to Gotham and be Batman. Like, what the fuck is going on? This is not Batman. Trash. I ain't like it. Even my daughter was confused. Why do they keep yelling? I'm like, I don't even know, man.
Yeah, no. But we gonna end this here. So next time we'll see y'all, or next time you see us, it'll probably be a video, a live reaction, something. Who knows? But yeah, y'all be easy.